Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hi guys, welcome back to Featured and Nails. It's been a hot minute. The nails, yes, they're a hot mess. So it's time to pull out the big guns. I'm gonna start by, of course, using our acetone-free nail polish remover. And today I'm going for oxifier again. I'm not sure what shape I want, but I do know that I want my nails to be really gorgeous. So that's the goal. If that's the goal, then it is going to happen. Firstly, though, we're going to start with our base coat from Colors Limited. Again, these last such a long time. And that's why I haven't been coming with the videos, because I do my nails and they last like 2 weeks. But we know the drill with red nail polish. Hardly lasts that long because I don't know. It's built different. And of course we use cotton to remove this existing once beautiful mess. You know, we don't bash anything around here. And where have I been? Oh my goodness. It's been such a wild couple of weeks, and hopefully I can be able to do a video soon to fill you guys in, because even those workout videos are not coming anytime soon. But I do have a program called Introduction to Weights with Slee. The link is in all my social media profiles. I'll try to get it onto YouTube too. Okay, so it's a 4-week program that allows you to start learning and start moving with weights with confidence. It's 4 weeks with 5 full days of working out, and the workouts are pretty straightforward, but they are such powerful movements that will just allow you to be confident with weights. The program allows you to move with weights with confidence, and it just connects that mind, body, heart to weights, you know. And I think weights can be very intimidating in the beginning, so you really need that type of program that allows you to just grow. The program only uses 5 kg dumbbells and some resistant bands, very similar to the weekly videos that I post. So tell me guys in the comment section, leave me a message below about how your nail journey has been going, because guys, do you guys remember when we started this? These nails were not this long. They were breaking every other day. But look at them now. Well, this one is still breaking because it's still short. But it's doing better than what it was like beginning of this year. Seeing how tall, can these be tall? I don't know. English is not my mother tongue. Seeing how long they are now, I think I'm just gonna shape them nicely into an almond and then paint them red. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be so badass. That's for sure. They look really good. And I will say, this nail polish, and this is not sponsored, I'm not being paid to talk so nicely about this nail polish, but it is definitely the girl it thinks it is, especially for my nails. My nails are not breaking. And I do a lot of housework too. But my nails really stay long and strong and healthy. So what have you guys been up to? I've been training. I've been moving places. As you can see, this background is not what we usually have, but that's because I've moved. And again, a full story will follow up in due time. Sometimes nails do like bend, so they create these things, but I like that they don't break. They'll just bend and whatever and do whatever nails do. So there's that. Okay, I think I need to dip a little bit more, but let me see how far I can take this. Took it very far. We love a girl who's resourceful, resourceful. Again, English is not my mother tongue, guys. I'm a Zulu girl. I am just making sure that this video can reach you know, a wide audience, and people who don't speak Zulu can still benefit from it. Totally in love with this length. Yeah, if I try to make this squares, it's going to be shorter, and that's not what I want. So I'm just going to keep it. Now this is the last one, just to clean everything up, because as you guys can see, yonke into nje iyimess la. So I'm just going to clean it up nicely before we go on to shaping. And I haven't done my nails also in 2 weeks, so you can see there, Gucci. I need to do my cuticles, shape everything really well. Shape everything really well. And then we're going to have gorgeous red nails. Burgundy nails have been trending. Have you guys seen that trend? Well, at least in South Africa. Burgundy has been trending. But I haven't had time to go to the shops to buy a new nail polish. And again, around here we don't waste. We use what we have. Because sometimes you have exactly what you need. You must just know how to use it. Okay. She looks cute. She looks good. Right, up next, I'm gonna jump into those cuticles. I keep my cuticle things in this small arch part. I don't know why. I've done this for years. So it is what it is what it is. Remember, I need those scissors to cut away the cuticles. We need a filer. I was doing my toes yesterday, so my filers have a little bit of red nail polish. I'll show you my toes. Oh my goodness, we have a matching set going on. Okay, now just gonna remove. This is going to be a very long video because this is definitely a full manicure thing going on. Since I haven't done my nails in so long, I must make sure that I show you guys every step. So buckle up, get your own nail things, and let's get to doing our nails. This is girlhood. I always say it's so fun for me to do my nails because it's like so relaxing. I hope everyone finds it to be that way, because it's equally relaxing to do them like at the salon with the nail tech and stuff. It's honestly top tier. It's really top tier. Ooh, okay. So you do want to be like gentle with your cuticles. I know it doesn't look like I'm being gentle, but I am. I'm really just taking it lightly. Also, I'm used to doing this now, so if I can do it faster, why not? Why not? You can see that these cuticles haven't been shown love in a couple of weeks. I'm honestly going to try to be more frequent with the nail videos because I really enjoy making these. So we might get another video next week. We don't know. But I'm going to try to be more consistent with them as well. Ooh. This one looks like it's been through a lot, actually. It looks like it's been bending, and as long as it's not breaking, I'm fine. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, maybe let's push it back a little bit. Let's push this back. Ooh. Okay. Then this one. It's still so weird to use my left hand for my dominant hand. But I promise you, I've gotten so much better at applying nail polish with my less dominant hand. It's like I said last time, that you learn. The more you do it, is the less awkward and challenging it becomes. Just like everything, just like lifting weights. The more you lift weights, is the more you get stronger, the more you get comfortable with weights. So you guys really do check out my 4 weeks program. I'll also link it in the pinned comment below. It's winter in South Africa, and we've been getting so many cold fronts, this program is perfect to be done at home, like at the comfort of your home. You don't have to go anywhere. But also the nice thing is that you can do it at the gym. It's really just easy peasy, super beneficial for your muscles. I'm really excited about it actually. I personally also started doing it, but I'm using heavier weights. I use like 10 kg. So I hope I can share the results with you guys at the end of the month. Because I also was like, you know what? I released this program, but let me also do it, you know? Because I also have body goals. I also want to look hot in summer. I mean, summer is still far. Even better reason why to do it. To do the program with you guys. So for sure, when you join the program, obviously we have a support group for weekly chats and check-ins and stuff like that. Tell me guys, do you guys want me to release a food like program or like a nutrition guide? Because that is also a huge part of weight loss, gaining muscle. You need to be able to eat proper food and healthy food. Food that rots, if I may add. You know, food that rots, food that is grown from the ground, fruits, vegetables, your carbohydrates, your proteins. I see a lot of people only post like eggs, mince as their protein, and maybe they'll suggest like chicken breast, but that's not all that you can eat. There's such a huge variety that you can have. There's like a huge variety of food that you can have. So you must, I'm definitely going to drop that. I'm going to drop a nutrition guide. I'm not sure when though, because like I said, things are so crazy on my side. And if you've moved cities, you know what I'm talking about. I'm also a bit fatigued from everything. So there's that. That's why I was like, let me sit down and do my nails and relax and just have like a girlhood moment. Don't worry about this. I'm gonna come back to that and clean it up. Just wanna remove the. Just wanna make sure that I've got these awkward parts. You know. Again, you're being very gentle with this, because you don't wanna have bleeding nails. Now you're hurting yourself. You know, a whole circus just because you decided to do your nails with me. So I'm giving you guys good tips because you want to be gentle. Just be gentle with everything. Even when you work out, you want to be mindful with your workouts. You don't want to push yourself too hard. It doesn't benefit anyone. Just want to be really gentle. Okay, this side is going to be quick because obviously it's my left hand and my right hand moves quite smoothly. I have a feeling I am going to love this set because I love red nails. I do. I don't know. If you're a girl and you don't love red nails, that's okay. You know, that's okay. But me personally, the color red and pink, obsessed. They're just so feminine to me. They're like, they give girly, they give, you know. I also like white nails. But then again, the color white is just my favorite color also. Okay. Cutie. Okay, almost done with this. So I could use the cuticle cutter thingy. But I saw that I tend to hurt myself more with it because it's too sharp. Or I press it, I guess, too deep onto my skin. Painful, and then I start bleeding. But no one wants to see that, right? We're just here to fidget and nails. Okay, second last one. I feel like doing your nails is like combing your own afro. No one can do it but yourself because you can feel like how painful or not painful it is. You have control over that. So there's that. Ooh, okay. are starting to look alive. Siyaqala-ke manje sekubona njengezandla zomuntu lezi. Ngoba bezithusa. So also I'm curious, where are you guys from? I think if you're watching this video, drop your flag below. I'd like to know where you're from, you know, where you're watching me from. I know I checked most of my stats. Yes, obviously it's people from South Africa. Shout out. I also have a huge audience in the US as well. So drop your flag below. Let me know where we are connecting from. I think I lost the other filer that does the work so nicely. It's fine. We'll use what we have. Again, I am such a big believer of use what you have right now, because for the mere fact that you have that, it means you can do it. You don't lack anything. And I know these days consumerism might make us feel like, oh, I don't have enough. You know, especially as a content creator, it's easy to feel like you don't have enough looking at other people and what they have and what they achieve. But again, using what you have can equally be a blessing. You just have to look. Look around you, you'll find it. If you want to do the 4 weeks intro to weights with Sleeve Fit and you don't have those 5 kg dumbbells, just look around you. You might find, you know, something that you can use. You might find something that can help you. And I've found that once you open yourself up to, okay, I'm using a cuticle cutter to remove these. Once you open yourself up to using what you have, then you call in more things to come find you. You know, once you have that mindset shift, things flow to you very easily. The things that you need will definitely flow to you even better than when you just hang up on, oh, I don't have this nail filer that I wanted. Use the one you have and look how much work, you know, it did a good job, even though it's not the ideal one that I wanted to use today. But it's still doing its thing very well, so if I may add. So just look around. You have exactly what you need in that moment. Okay. So yeah, so when I do this, I'm mostly removing, I don't know if it shows on the camera, but sometimes there's these little white thingies that don't get cut off when I'm cutting off my cuticles. Again, cuticle remover, want to remove some of this. Yeah, you don't want to press too hard. Again, you don't want to injure yourself and start bleeding. I don't know if I can get that one. Can I get this? I'm sure I can. Yep, there we go. Okay. Again, with the filer, I'm already dreading doing my right hand because I know I'm going to struggle so much. And it's going to take much longer than it takes to do this hand. But that's okay, because this is me time. And no one rushes through me time, right? But sometimes I feel like rushing when I do this, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to post a video that's too long, because, you know, people can get bored. But if you're sitting down with me doing your own nails, who cares? No one. No one cares. You're also just doing your own nails. We're both here chit-chatting like we're on a FaceTime. Okay, again. It's like what I'm supposed to be using for my cuticles, I'm using it. What are these things called? I don't know. For something else. And I use the scissors for cuticles. But I really do believe that those scissors were definitely made. These scissors came out like in a pack. It's very small. with the nail cutter that I bought. They're definitely meant to cut cuticles, because when you push them, oof, it can be so painful, and they still don't look well. In my case, you find that you're left with that pain, but they still don't look good enough. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'll go in with the scissors again. I'm seeing some fly away things here. Ooh, okay, let's clean up the sides. Perfecto. Cuticle's done. Only 20 minutes later. Okay, now we're gonna do the right hand. I don't know, should I speed up the video for these parts? I don't want to, because I really want to show the whole process. I feel like that is equally important. You know what? As long as we don't get to 1 hour of me doing my nails, I'm good. But I cannot promise you that it won't get to that, because see, this is already taking so long, because I'm realizing that I didn't cut some of these parts properly. Okay, let me move on. And drying always takes so long. I love oxifier, but because I have to layer it so much, today I'm gonna try to do less layers though, because also when you do too many layers, the nail polish tends to crack within like 3-4 days of applying it. So too many layers, I learned last time, trying to make it look darker. It's just not that girl. I'll just accept it for who oxifier is. I'll just accept it for that, and I'll do like, I don't know, maximum 3 layers that I should do with a cuticle remover. There we go. So you really should get yourself these. They can be found anywhere really, but I think this one is from Shein, and you guys know Shein is the girl that she thinks she is for a whole lot of things. So if you want to definitely get these from Shein. But you don't have to buy them from Shein. You can buy them from any store really that sells like accessories from nails. I'm just lazy to go in. That's not gonna help me. Let me just... Ooh. Okay. What do we have here? See, now some nails can be more stubborn than others, and that's okay. I don't think this one though is stubborn. I think it's just because I can't use my left hand just like how I use my right. I'm actually not getting what I want. So nice. Oh, there. Ooh. Happens that there's that piece that becomes so stubborn that you can't get it out. But you find that if you know, persist enough. Okay, so I went offline there to do this, but everything looks good. So now onto the shaping. Let me just start with this one again. This one is short, so I'm just gonna shape it into a round shape because it still needs to grow. And I don't put like much fuss over it because it's short, as long as it gives that illusion that I have long nails. And it's a thumb. I hardly notice. As long as I don't notice that it looks awkward, then all is good. All is well. Okay, that looks good. So you find that when you're shaping your nails, you might have to go back and forth sometimes because of like natural bends on the nails. And sometimes the shape makes more sense once you put nail polish on it. So you want to be easy on yourself, really. Don't judge yourself when the shape doesn't come out right the first time. Because again, this is another skill that you must just learn over time. And the best way to do that is to do your nails often. Not like me, doing them every week. But if you want to do that, you can. Because why not? That's the whole point of girlhood. To do whatever the fuck you want. And it's okay to do your nails all the time if you can. Because why not? That's the whole point of free will, guys. To use it to doing things that you like and enjoy. It doesn't always have to be work. It can be fun. Also, I'm scared to make it too pointy because my nails tend to break when I make them too pointy. And since they're at this length, I don't want them to break. I want them to stay long and healthy. It's really long. Okay. I don't know if I'm getting the almond that I said I'm aiming for. But I know I'm shaping into something better and even more cute. I don't want to try this nail. Next thing it breaks. Okay, now this side. It really seems strong. Should I do this offline too? But I said I want this to be a step-by-step video. So step by step we go. Looks good. And you don't wait for people to tell you if something looks good or not. You tell yourself first that this looks good. I killed it. I'm doing a great job. And then people's opinions will follow. And I say that because they can hold you back so much. Okay, I want this last one. I don't know. I'm think we're achieving our almond shape, guys. What do you think? And if you started doing your nails with me, leave me a message below. Let's see how far you've gone with your shaping and has it improved at all. And I'm sure it has. I find doing nails to be like exercising. There's some muscle memory thing that goes on there. Cute. Okay. The shape will be more clear once I put the nail polish. But it's really good so far. Now, let me do this hand. So let's see the difference. Do you see the difference? Not shaped. Shaped. Maybe I'll go in. This one is a bit thick on the sides. So sometimes, like I said, you go back and forth until they look good. That's why it takes so long to do nails, because you really need to get the shape right. And I do have a bad habit of doing this. Even when I go to a salon, I'll be like, oh, I don't like the way you're shaping. Give me that filer. Let me get down to it. Most nail techs don't get like offended, because then I'll tell them, oh, I normally do my nails. I just need them done for a specific event or occasion. And now for the left hand. This has got to be my favorite nail out of all my fingers because it grows so nicely. As you can see, it's so long. I almost said it's so tall too. Again, English is not my mother tongue. Ngumzulu, so I'm just a multilingual person. Sometimes I'll direct translate words in my head unintentionally. So, okay, this one is definitely an almond, that's for sure. It's coming out right. Yeah, it's coming out right. Just that, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Ooh. Yes, 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 almond nail. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Looks good. Looks good. Looks really good. Even though I'm saying it looks good now, I'm still gonna come back to it, I'm sure, later to make sure that it looks like the rest of the nails. Okay, now for the index finger. Ooh, this one has been through a lot too. See that? But I think this is from when, because I was moving, so my nails were just bending and bending and bending. Ooh, that looks like it was going to be painful if it broke. But thank God it didn't. Let it all out. Let it all out. Honestly, filing is really a skill. It is honestly a skill. I really commend nail techs because even when I do my own, I'm like, ugh, it can be a bit daunting. But when you do something you love, you never you don't get discouraged easily. You just keep going because you love it and you want to learn and grow in it. So there's that. So basically I spend like 2 minutes each shaping a nail. Take about, okay, this one is actually better than this right one. So I'm going to come back to this one to fix it. But let me finish with this one. Then I'll go back to finish the right nail. Looking good. Looking good. Try to make this as thin as this one. This one is a bit longer. You are almost at the finish line with shaping, at least. Okay, I'm gonna move on because the more I file it, the more it gets short. I don't want to lose any more length because red nails, according to me, look really nice when they're long. Not tall again. When they're long, they look really good. So I'm really trying to keep the length that I started with. I don't want to lose too much length. Again, when you try to rush, that's when you can lose some length because you can make some mistakes in either file inward too much on the one side, and then to balance it out, you find yourself having to go down or lower so that it looks okay. I do struggle with pinkies though. I don't know. They are also weird to file. See this one now. Like, we are not getting the shape I want. Okay, so I'm done smoothing these over. Now I'm gonna go in base coat. I'm happy with the shape. I really am. So base coat. Again, this dries very quickly. So yay for that. But we know that once you start layering the nail polish, it takes forever. It really does. Just gonna enjoy the quick dry for this first coat. And then from there, I'm just gonna channel patience and just stay patient and wait for it to dry in its own time. And I noticed that nail polish dries with cool air. It doesn't necessarily dry with like warm air. Well, okay, that's not smooth. I need to smoothen that out. It just won't dry. Keep the brush really flat on the nail. You don't want to create bubbles, because those bubbles don't look cute. So keep it flat on the nail, and you don't want to have too much product as well on your brush. You really just want to have enough to be able to glide over. Right? That looks good. The base coat is dry, so oxifier time. Okay. Remember, we're keeping the brush. Perfection. Perfection, guys. Oh, beautiful. I am biased. When it comes to red and pink, 10 out of 10 biased. Because this is just pure beauty. You guys can see this for yourselves, that just how beautiful it is. You see that? Shoo! Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay, that's a little bit more product, but it's okay because the nail itself is long. As long as I can distribute it like equally. Let's find out the other side. Damn, girl. So beautiful. Okay. I did say though that I'm getting better at applying my left nail, my right hand. Using my left. Okay. Then we're gonna let this dry and do the second coat. And I really think I'm gonna leave it at second coat because it takes forever if I do like 3 layers. Okay, I smashed a little bit there, but the first coat is on. I'm gonna do the second coat. It is dried really well, I must say. But now I'm gonna do the second coat, and it's going to take even longer to dry. But that's okay, because I'm a patient lady. I'm very patient. Actually, I'm so patient, it's annoying. So there's that. Maybe that's why I do this. Because more people just go to the nail bar and get their nails done. Nope. Me. I want to do them myself. Also, if you can do it yourself, why not? You know? Why not? The pink is always so pretty. Yes, honey, yes. Yes, honey, yes. Ugh, these look so good. Ooh, too much product. Beware of that. There's too much product on the brush. It creates bubbles. I'm gonna be talking with my hands all week. The whole 2 weeks, I'm gonna be talking with my hands. And there's nothing as pretty as seeing your hands holding weights. Ugh, I have to clean this up because I kind of smushed on the sides. Now this happens, right? This happens a lot. But like, once you wash your hands, most of the time, the nail polish, you can remove it, and then you have your nice manicure. How gorgeous is the second coat, guys? Don't mind this. Don't mind this. Like I said, once I wash my hand, it's gonna go away. But this is cutesy, cutesy, cutesy. Second coat. It's nice and dry. I'm gonna do the third coat, and this is definitely the final one. Final coat before the top coat. Okay. See, last time I was trying to add more coats to avoid that, but I see that it's just the pigmentation of this nail polish. So now that I'm over that, I'm completely in love with this nail polish, this for sure. Okay, now the last one. Ooh, okay. This other side. I know I say this every video, but I really do enjoy nail polish. Like, super obsessed. It's so timeless. It's so easy to use. And I like that it doesn't damage nails. And I know with gel or acrylic, if it's done right, then the nails won't be damaged. I'm very much aware of that. But nail polish, man, it's on its league of its own. It's just that classic. In my eyes, it will never go out of style. It will never be boring. Okay, let's dry. And then I'll be back with now the top coat. Okay, with right at the end, the second coat is also dry, but it kind of smudged. It's not as shiny, but that's okay. I don't know what happened here. That's okay. I'm just going to put now the top coat. So I use the same nail polish for base and top coat because it says so on its label. I'm going to start with my right hand this time around. The top coat really just brings everything together. It makes it so pretty and glossy. And that's what you want, you know. Honestly, I'm going to be speaking with my hands for weeks. 4 weeks. I don't know. It changes even when I put the top coat on. It comes alive. It comes alive. Look at the difference between this one and this one. See how this is going to transform to like, ooh, see that butter. Ugh, that's so gorgeous. Always keep the brush flat because you don't want to have bubbles that come from having too much product that is not equally distributed on your nail. What you do on the right, you do on the left as well. It's not me, it's Matt's. It's the Matt's that says that. Why not apply it to when you do your nails as well? This one, but it's fine. Let me just move on. Pretend as if I didn't see that. Because red nail polish does this here. It quickly chips at the top edge of the nail, but that's okay. I mean, we are striving for perfection, but we're not going to be fussy about it also. There we go. And you're being very gentle with this. You don't want to use too much force or pressure on the brush. Last nail, the fave. Okay. Distribute it equally. Alrighty, we are done, guys. Let me know what you think of this video. These nails are gorgeous. I'm gonna let them dry, remove the smudging on the sides, and I'll show you the final product. But